The lights.
The light's on. I turn the light off. Hold on, we're coming. There we go. Turn the light off. That better?
Yeah. There's not a light shining.
All right, here we go. Oh, what's up, YouTube world? It's your boys, Roasted, the channel. And if you don't know what it is, it's late as hell for us to be bringing you that Wednesday Night Wars.
Yeah, we're a little late.
We had a crazy week. Had a crazy week.
Halloween.
Yeah, we had Halloween, and we had snow, and we had work with the snow, and it was just... It was intense. He's going to drink a soda apparently for the whole video. Thirsty. So if you don't know, and you've been living under a belter, he's going to cover NXT. I'm going to cover AEW. We're going to tell you who won at the end. And I did check it. I have AEW 3-2. You have NXT 3-2.
Told you.
So you have NXT up. I have AEW up. Stupid. So we'll see where it goes from here. Go ahead and kick us off with NXT.
All right, so I had the great Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae.
LeRae, yeah.
I feel like they fought like a bunch of times. Yeah. And Io Shirai wins every single... She won this match. But this match was good. It was a good match. Fun match. I think it's like super funny because they do the like, let's go Io, and then the crowd goes, let's go Candice, or whatever. But it's like all men chanting Io Shirai, and then all women and kids chanting.
I noticed that.
It's super funny, but I will say this: Io Shirai might be the most over wrestler. Well, no, not wrestler. She's the most over women's wrestler on that show. Every time she's on, the crowd chants.
Really?
The whole show. Every time
you got like, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair.
No, man. We'll get into what. Like, I'll explain this later. But good match. Io Shirai wins. Candice LeRae's good. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about it that I'm just not like, eh.
They also had a crazy girl group covering the song.
That was the thing I wanted to say. So they had like a real band, which look, I don't know about you guys, but like I don't like live bands playing. Even when Triple H had his, I mean,
that's amazing because that was AC/DC, but you know,
I don't know. I didn't like. I don't even know who this band was.
I don't either.
It was kind of weird, but Io Shirai is amazing. She's so good. But yeah, so that's what I had. First match.
As for me, AEW, we start off with a couple pre-tape segments. I'm really not liking these pre-tapes from AEW. I think they need to start becoming more well done, because when they start showing the pre-tape, the audio is kind of off. You can still hear the commentators, you can still hear the crowd. Like, I don't like the pre-tapes right now from AEW. And if you don't know what a pre-tape is something they film before the show, and they plug it into the show, you know, and they let it go. The pre-tape goes on. It's like a whole thing with Cody getting on a jet and then getting a limo with Tony Schiavone.
Oh yeah.
And then we also learning about Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley in a non-sanctioned match, which...
Hater.
Who cares?
Everybody.
Who cares?
Everybody cares.
And it's a non-sanctioned match again, so again, why are they even wrestling?
Because it's going to be awesome. Dude, that means they could just do so much more.
It's going to be awesome. Kenny Omega's in it.
Oh, God.
We see Rick and Morty splatter all over the arena.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guess Rick and Morty's promoting AEW or vice versa. So I guess
it's cool.
It was cool. I liked it. It was cool. And my first match was Hangman Adam Page, who I love.
He loves Hangman Page.
Versus Sammy Guevara.
I like him. He was good.
Sammy Guevara's good. This is a good match. They were slapping the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
Guevara's chest was beat red from all the slaps from Adam Page.
Hangman Page in the face.
He did. He
hard as hell.
Crap out of him, man. And then Hangman Page smacked him back. It was a very good match for what it is. One of these two eventually are going to have the title. One of the comments was, you know, these are two of the youngest, best stars we have right now, which, yeah, you can probably say that. And eventually, 10 years down the road, one of those two are going to have a title.
Hangman will for sure. Sammy's going to take a while. I think it'll be later if he gets... But he's good. Adam
Page wins with the buckshot, and he pins him, and Adam Page wins.
It was good.
It was a good match. It wasn't. It was good. They got on the thing and said, shit.
Oh, yeah.
He said he's going to do some cowboy shit.
Some cowboy
on TV.
Shit. Like ride a horse.
That's my first match.
That's good.
Cowboy shit.
I'd probably give that match better than...
Yeah, I mean, that match right there was amazing with the girls, but yeah, it's Hangman Page and Sammy Guevara. That's tough to beat.
Okay, so my next segment on the show was probably Finn Balor's best promo. I've never seen any of his promos when he was in New Japan, but this is definitely his best promo he's had since signing with NXT or WWE or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, by far the best.
By far.
His first, like, real legit heel promo on the show. And it was just, like...
It was fun.
And it was weird. They, like, cut this highlight segment. Like, TMZ was talking to him. He's been all over the news for turning heel, which I was like, damn, it's really getting, like, that kind of coverage.
I like that because it made it more of a real sports vibe. Like, maybe like a football vibe, a boxing match vibe. Like, it made it more... have that more realism.
Like, that's how shocking his actions were. Yeah, that it was, like, covered by TMZ involved.
And it was covered by everybody.
Yeah, but, and then he cut the promo. He brought up, like, Bray Wyatt in it, which I thought was fuego.
That was amazing.
Man, it was just really good. It was weird, though, because I read this thing on, I think it's Bleacher Report. They said that he still looks, like, really uncomfortable. And he looks even more uncomfortable talking as a heel, which I didn't get.
No, I get that.
I always felt like he felt uncomfortable talking as a face, and then now that he's a heel, it's like way better.
He seemed fine.
He seemed perfectly fine to me. But talk crap about Johnny Gargano. And he ended it with like, "Oh, I heard you got out of the hospital, but if you dare to come back, I'm gonna send you right back over there."
And you'll be Johnny watches wrestling.
So you won't be Johnny wrestling, you'll be Johnny watching wrestling.
I thought it was a great promo, man.
It was awesome,
especially the part where he brings up Bray Wyatt. He
brought Bray Wyatt in the beginning of his promo, but it was like really, really good. But I cannot wait for that match. Gargano versus Finn.
There's no way that match can.
And the crowd was like chanting "Thank you." I thought that was weird, yeah. Because Johnny Gargano, when they say, "Oh, he's the heart and soul of it," he really is. Like,
yeah, he is.
He gets cheered all the time. Even when he turned heel for a little bit, he was cheered all the time.
He still has the same babyface music, too.
Yeah, so I don't know. But Finn, I was kind of surprised, but everyone loves Finn. Especially NXT. They freaking love him. But yeah, that match is going to be crazy. Yeah. It was good.
Where's your match? Did you have a match?
Oh, then the match after that was Shane Thorne versus Bronson Reed, which was all right. I'm not really a big... Shane Thorne's good, but I'm not really a big fan of either one. Reed's athletic, big, chunky guy. I thought Shane Thorne was good at Wings. He just got off that program with Johnny Gargano. And he lost. Yeah. It was weird because who did Reed? Reed fought Matt Riddle a couple weeks ago. Got beat.
Got beat by Matt Riddle.
So I thought, Johnny Gargano came out. Not Johnny Gargano. Shane Thorne came off the preg with Johnny Gargano. Maybe they're going to start moving him up the ladder. He gets beat by a guy that had just lost a couple weeks ago. So I thought that was interesting. Match was It was all right.
I mean, two guys like that, it's...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a normal pace match, nothing crazy.
At least they're on TV and got to...
they're not... Their names are not Keith Lee and Dijakovic, so, they're not going to be doing flips and stuff. I had, I'm going to butcher this name, Shayna versus Hikaru Shida. And that's both AEW females. This match was amazing.
Wasn't one of the girls making her debut?
Yes, this was the first, Shayna. I think it's Shayna. It was Shayna's first match. It was her debut. Apparently, she was trying to get signed by WWE, and everyone was trying to get her. And she put on a really good show. She really did. She hit a running knee jumping off a chair. Like, she put a chair down, and then she ran off the chair and hit a jumping knee on the outside. Yeah. Like, it was a really good match. Like, it was... It was clean.
I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's good.
Oh, yeah. They both look really good. This, so far... has been the best women's match they've had, hands down. There's...
You think so?
Yeah, even Rio versus Nyla Rose. It's better than that. Like, this was the best. This match was amazing. The crowd was super into it. Hikaru Shida wins. She takes a W for it. Beating a debuting person, but, you want to try to push somebody else. Because that Hikaru Shida, she's going to go for the title one day. Then we get a weird tape promo from Brandy Rhodes, where she's all like dressed up in goth and like is crying kinda, and then it shows Awesome Kong. So I'm kind of confused on what's going on with that. It's kind of one of those quick promos where they're like, oh, she's gonna do something, but we're just gonna hint to it here and there and here and there. Yeah. And then I think they're gonna put Brandy as either Awesome Kong's manager, or Brandy's gonna be this chick who loses her mind, and and starts beating up all these girls. I mean, that's how it was going, because she even with the last week when she did the grab the mic from the girl and scared the girl or whatever.
I don't blame Brandy because she's still like super green, but she's really bad in the ring.
Yeah, she's not very good. So I mean,
really bad.
If she just stays with Awesome Kong, and if Awesome Kong can even pick up a little momentum from what she had in WWE, it should be all right.
That's probably why they put Brandy with her, so that way she could like offset her.
Yeah, because Awesome Kong has no promo skills.
No.
Brandy can talk your lights out.
But at least
Brandy can't wrestle.
Right, and if Brandy can't wrestle the ring, also going to come in and do some of the heavy lifting, so it doesn't expose her so much.
But I just want to get this out. Brandy Rhodes is fine. So fine.
That's Cody's wife, man.
I don't care,
Be
Cody.
respectful.
Cody, you got a good choice there, bro.
You got a good choice.
She's a fine.
Brandy's really pretty.
She's fine. All right, what'd you have?
What about which match was better?
My match was way better.
Yeah, your match was better.
Though, like I said, that was the best women's match to date on AEW. To date.
Okay, then I had a women's match. I had the tag team championships was on the line. It was the Kabuki Warriors versus Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox. This match was good. Oh, hold on, wait. Okay, so before I get into this, because there was a point I want to make. In the Io Shirai match with Candice LeRae, after the match, Io Shirai starts beating on Candice LeRae. Ripley comes back, helps her out. And we have this match. This match was good. Okay, so Dakota Kai. I don't know what it is about her. Like when she sells, she looks weird to me. But she does this like she hunches over. She literally looks like this, and she walks like this when she's hurt. I'm like, why are you? She just kept doing it. It was so weird. She kept like, she was doing this, and she's like, oh, my shoulder. And then she was like, oh, my knee. And then she kept like hunching. I don't know. It just drive me insane.
I'm not a fan of either one of those.
I think Tegan Nox is good.
I don't like her.
I think she's good. And of course, Asuka and Sane are just like,
yeah,
and now they got like, Sane's got a new look. She doesn't wear the pirate stuff anymore. Yeah. They like match, and they look really, really nice. Not a fan of, even though I understand it, but I'm not a fan of
the mist.
No, I like that. Okay. I don't like the green stuff on her face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I get why she does it. And it like doesn't look bad, but I just am not a fan of it. But this match was actually pretty good. Sane looked really good in this match. I think she looked the best out of all of them.
That's good. They start showcasing.
Yeah, she's so good. And she's like top 5 best women's wrestlers.
I mean, hands down.
But so they win. Okay. So then they're beating them down.
The Kabuki Warriors won.
Yeah, the Kabuki Warriors won. So they keep the tag team titles. It was a really good match. They did the mist thing. Asuka blows it. How much mist is in her mouth?
I don't know.
Because it sprayed like Dakota Kai's face was completely covered, all across her hair too. It was all. Oh, you couldn't see her skin color at all.
So I guess what they do is the whole match. She has a little gel cap in her mouth.
The whole time
she bites down the gel cap and then spits.
There's a lot of that in it because it covered her whole face. So then
I don't know how she wrestles like that.
Kabuki get out of the ring, I think, and then Shayna Baszler and her two girls, they come out, they get in the ring, they start beating up on Tegan and Dakota, and then Ripley comes out again.
Nice.
And then Io Shirai comes out, and then Candice comes out, and then I think Bianca comes out, or whatever. It's somewhere in that order. Everyone's fighting. It was actually really, really good. Everyone's beating up each other. And then finally, the great, what's the GM?
William Regal?
William Regal comes out and says that they're going to do War Games, which is like super exciting. That match is going to be great. The only thing I am confused about, wait, no, there is 4, right? Oh, yeah, no, that's the men. So, yeah. So it's going to be Bianca.
Shayna, Ripley.
No, Io Shirai. Shayna Baszler, Bianca, and then I'm guessing one of the 2 girls from the tag team.
Oh, okay.
Because there's only 4, right? 4 versus 4?
Yeah, it'd be 4 in one ring and 4 in the other.
Yeah, so then it'll be Candice LeRae, Nox, Kai, and Ripley.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But that's going to be exciting.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah.
Those girls do put on a good match. All right, so we go back to AEW. We had the promo with Awesome Kong and Brandy Rhodes. Now we go to the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, yeah.
Rock and Roll Express, they are debuting what the new tag team titles look like. And the tag team titles look really pretty.
I like those tag
They look really nice. The only thing is that's starting to concern me is I get it. sometimes you want that nostalgia. The nostalgia's cool. You know, it's cool to see Gibson and I can't think of the other guy's name, but it's cool to see Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah.
You know, they beat Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson in that building. You know, that's cool to see, but I don't want them to fall into what WCW did and start having all these old wrestlers from WWE go to AEW and do all this other stuff.
Right.
I don't want to see that. Hold on, sorry. This is you can tell it's live. Mom, I'm doing a video. How can I help you today?
Somebody's at the door for you.
Who is it?
I don't know, who is it?
This is going in the video too.
Oh, dang. She's like, what you need?
My mom's mean. She's mean. Alright, we'll be right back. Hold on.
Dang.
Alright, we're back. There we go. Sorry about that. You know,
We
things.
back?
Yeah, we're back. Things
We
happen.
back and we back.
Oh man, it smells over here for some reason. So talking about the Rock and Roll Express, they came out tag team titles. They showed the tag team titles, pretty titles. Like I said, hopefully they're not going down that road where they're bringing in older wrestlers.
Like to wrestle? I think they were just doing it for the
Yeah,
titles.
I mean it was just a promo. That's cool, but if it's to wrestle, then yeah, they're gonna start going down the WCW path. Then Santana and Ortiz come out, attack them, and they put Robert Gibson through the stage.
Trying to get that heat.
They're trying to get the heat, but not only that, he took a pretty gnarly bump doing that. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Somebody that age wanted to take that bump. And then I'm just going to go into what I had next. I still don't have a match. Then we go to the limo, and it's Tony Schiavone and Tony Schiavone and Cody, and they're driving to the stadium,
Mm-hmm.
and they're talking. And to me, this was okay, but good lord, it lasted forever.
Oh, it was super long. Yeah.
Like it took forever. Like
was
I
too
get a couple
long.
minutes, but it felt like it was like a 10-minute promo,
Yeah.
and it was literally the two of them barely talking. Like it's like Schiavone would say, "Yeah, Cody, I heard a story about your dad," and then Cody would be like, "Yep, that sounds like him." I'm just like, okay, and I get it. You're trying to make Chris Jericho wait. You're trying to, you're trying to put Cody over, whatever. But the thing is, we had 6 men in the ring waiting for a match during this whole promo.
Yeah.
And finally, I get to my match because you had your match, right? Or is it your turn still?
Oh, snap arm.
Because you just did the girls' match,
Mhm.
right? Okay, and then I did Hangman Page.
No, that was that was your first match.
Oh, you're right. So, all right, we'll just do my match. So I had Alex Reynolds, John Silver, and QT Marshall versus the Best Friends and one of my favorites right now, Freshly Squeezed,
Freshly squeezed.
Orange Cassidy. I love this dude,
He's
man.
great.
Everything about him is just hilarious. Super pushing Rick and Morty. All 3 of them, the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy, are dressed up as Rick and Morty. This match is what it is. I mean, it was funny. It was gimmicky. Best Friends, Orange Cassidy win. Orange Cassidy does a thing from the top ropes where he has his hands in it. Everybody says that QT Marshall guy is really good. Did not display this, not even a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
I didn't notice
Like
anything.
crazy.
And that Silver guy, he seems okay. And that Reynolds, like, they just seem basic. Like, they seem they're going to be like either jobbers or nothing really you want to push the moon there. But
Right.
that QT Marshall guy, everybody talks about, but I didn't see anything in there.
Maybe later.
What'd you have?
Well, I think that was it. So it's my women's match versus that. And I think my women's
Oh yeah,
match
I'd give
is
it
better.
to you women's match. That's, like I said, this is a gimmicky match though. It's
Plus, this led into like something even bigger too for war games and stuff. So
yeah. I mean, yours is way better than that. I'd definitely give it to that.
my next match was Tyler Bate, who I like a lot, versus Cameron. I got hair between my thighs, Grimes.
Cameron Grimes is amazing.
No,
He's been
good.
wrestling for a long time.
He's really athletic, and he doesn't look like he should be. All right, so this match wasn't like too long. It was Tyler Bates starts off, real fast, just giving the beat down, doing all these crazy moves. Then Killian Dane comes in, does his thing, and then Cameron Grimes wins. Okay,
Oh,
off distraction or whatever. I hate Killian.
Dane?
I don't like him.
yeah, I don't like him at all.
Go away.
Yeah, he's
I'm
done.
tired of you. You're crap.
Yeah,
Grimes better than you, but
way better.
okay, so which is fine, whatever. That
Hair
match,
and all.
and then I think Killian Dane after beat up Tyler Bates was like send this message to Pete Dunne. So maybe we get a tag team match between the 4 people or something, I guess.
That'd be weird.
But Grimes' hair I'm so sorry. And I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Sexy.
It's like real thick hair, and it's like there's so much in his like inner thighs.
It goes up. It goes in.
So every time he gets slammed or the camera zooms in and like his leg, it's like, a shot between his legs. It's just weird.
And what makes it worse? What makes it worse is he's really pale.
Yeah.
And his hair's really dark.
Yeah. It's just like, it's so... Okay, so when I first saw him wrestle a couple weeks ago when we were doing this, like, I thought it was like dirty down there. And I was like, oh God, it's hair. Like, I was like, what the heck? Why? And like, it drives me insane because I'm trying so hard not to pay attention. And I just like, I can't help it.
You got dirt and hair down there.
It's
You gross.
so freaking weird.
That's
But
gross, bro.
yeah, that match was alright. Nothing like, it wasn't too much. Tyler Bates looks great. He always looks good. I like him.
So before my next match, after the Orange Cassidy thing, who won? You said,
Grimes.
Okay,
Construction Dane.
killing. Okay. We go to the contract signing of Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, I love contract signings.
And they had this one did differently because they had a moderator in the middle of it, or whatever you want to say, moderator. She's in the middle. Shavante was out there, and Jericho came out first, and then they make Jericho wait because that's what they said they do. And then Cody comes out, and you can argue this. I don't even know if you can argue this. Cody right now is the most over wrestler.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any WWE, NXT, New Japan, Impact, anywhere.
I think he's the most.
He is the most
wrestler.
over wrestler. There's nothing he's amazing. I don't get it. I love him. I think he's great. You think he's everybody? Thinks
I would
he's great.
cheer for him loud like that.
Oh yeah,
probably louder than any other person.
but good Lord, as soon as his music hits, people just go bananas.
They just go crazy, man.
Bananas. Same with Jericho. I mean, everybody cheer for Jericho too.
Yeah.
This should be a good match. It's probably gonna be slow. Because Jericho works a slower paced match now. He's 48 for crying out loud. Still looks good. Still in good shape. Cody's all right in the ring. I'm not going to say he's one of the best in the ring. He's
You
all right.
and JP are haters, bro.
He's all right.
He's so good.
But everything Jericho has done lately, pure gold.
Oh yeah.
Pure and solid gold. Like
He's
you
such a
can't
good
really
fan,
have
too.
anybody else. I mean, it was a good idea to put the title on him. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
wanted Adam Page to get it, but to have Jericho with the title and even having the title stolen, all the stuff that happened, Jericho made it pure gold.
Oh yeah.
Pure gold. Like there's nothing Jericho can do wrong.
Yeah, plus it made sense to put it on just because, like, at least people recognize who he is.
Yeah,
If you don't
exactly.
follow the guys from AEW or the guys that were in New Japan that were coming over to AEW, you know who Jericho is.
Yeah.
So it made sense, even though we did want to see Hangman Page with the title. I didn't really want to see Jericho with the title, but made sense to put it on him. So
It did, and it's been amazing. It's been shocking. And then we get a video package of Sammy Guevara and Jack Hagar
Jack Hagar.
destroying Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Just destroying him, gold dust. They put him in the, he put his arm in the limo, slammed the limo on the door. The only thing I don't like about these with AEW is Cody saw it. Cody ran out there and did nothing to Sammy Guevara or Jack Hagar. He sits down with his brother. He starts saying, "Oh, get him help," and then Jericho comes out and he's trying to get security to get all three of them away, but didn't try to fight him, didn't try to attack him, nothing like that. I'm sorry if somebody was attacking. If somebody's attacking you or something, I'm not going to go out there and be like, "Oh, are you okay?" and just let the guy get away. I'm going to beat the crap out of that dude.
Yeah.
Even if it's two of them, you're still going to try to jump in and try to do something. I mean, I don't like that. AEW's done that twice so far. Hopefully they build off of that. Anyway, the match I had versus your match, which my match should win, the Hybrid 2 with Kip Sabian versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
That's
So
great.
the Elite versus the Hybrid 2 and Kip Sabian. Jack Evans, part of the Hybrid 2, he's a shorter one. That kid is amazing.
He's super, super athletic.
Good Lord, he's super athletic. He is like Will Ospreay rolled into Seth Rollins and he went and decided he wanted to meet somebody like Hiromu Takahashi. There's so many people rolled into one. Everything he can do. And Ricochet, it's just like, he's really good.
Yeah.
And the other guy's really good too.
Yeah, that tag team's great.
It is.
And I like Saban too.
It's a very fast-paced match. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks win.
Mm-hmm.
So the Hybrid 2 still can't get on a winning track.
Still don't have
Kip
one.
Sabian, everybody looked good in this match. Nobody was good. And then it was the craziest. Like Finn Balor's heel turn was pretty good. Pretty fluid. Just happened. But this attack was I didn't see it coming. So the Young Bucks go out and they're high-fiving everybody. and they go and high five these two guys at the Rick and Morty mask, and these Rick and Morty masks are all the way through. And the one guy holds them, and Matt like pulls away really hard, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And it's Santana and Ortiz, and they start beating. I didn't see it coming. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah,
I was like, "What the hell just?" I was like, "What are these fans doing? Like, why are they grabbing him like that?" And then he pulls them over. They beat him up. Kenny Omega comes out. They break it up. My match, I think, wins.
Yes.
Yeah, hands down, my match.
Oh yeah, it's not even close. I mean, any match with Kenny and the Young Bucks, it's gonna be hard to top.
Yeah, it's gonna be super hard to top.
It's gonna be hard to top. Okay, so I'm next. Yes. So I got my main event.
Okay, so I still have random stuff before my main event.
Okay, so my main event is.
You want me to do my random stuff? You want to do your main event?
Oh, you go ahead and go.
Because I think once I do my once I do my random stuff, it's my main event, so we'll be even. So after that, we get the attack from Santana and Ortiz. We get the Librarians who come out, Peter Avalon and Leva Bates, who, I mean, it is what it is. They're gimmick hills. It is what it is. You know, they're pissing people off. They're doing their job.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just like not entertaining to me at all.
They're not. Peter Avalon.
Even when they're on the Elite show on YouTube, I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah.
They don't do anything that I care about.
I don't.
I don't even understand.
I definitely would have made a better Librarian than these two.
Oh, yeah, Matt did a video.
I did. We got on the Elite, so if you go back and look when they were doing the
awesome.
Librarian thing, my video's up there. It was really amazing. They come out, and then guess who comes out to DDT? John Moxley.
The man.
Comes out, and he cuts a promo. And his promo is, dare I say, trash. And I'm not just saying it because I don't like John Moxley. The only thing he can do, and the only thing he did in WWE, and the only thing he's going to do here, is the stupid lunatic gimmick. And that's what he's doing. He's going around going, you're going to not sanction me? You don't want to sanction me? You don't want to sanction John Moxley? Or you don't sanction John Moxley then. John Moxley's unsanctionable. Who fucking cares? I hate his promo. I hate everything he's doing. He annoys the shit out of me. He looks like he's dirty. He looks like he should have Grimes' hair coming out of his crotch because he looks like a dirty, disgusting man. I don't like him. This promo was horrible. We could have skipped the whole promo. He came out and just talked about how he's unsanctionable. Don't care. I don't care.
Oh, you're a hater, bro.
Dude, he's like the Tasmanian devil on stupid drugs.
It's not. You're overreacting.
No,
that promo was not even bad.
Go watch that promo. Drop a comment. Tell me what you thought about that. Unsanctionable. He says unsanctionable 45,000 million times. I'm telling you right now.
Hater.
You can't unsanction me. I'm Jen Macklin. Care.
Hater.
Hate him. Also, we're gonna be doing a review on the pay-per-view too, by the way. So you can go do your main event now.
So my main event was the amazing Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, putting their tag team titles on line against the great Keith Lee and the great Matt Riddle. There's a lot of greats in this match. And this match is, it's everything you thought of. It's just amazing.
Awful.
Dude, Undisputed Era has never had a bad match. Never. All their matches are entertaining. They give them just enough time to do all kinds of crazy stuff.
And the thing I like, and yes, the Undisputed Era, they have the interference sometimes.
Yeah.
But they always send them away. Yeah. Like Kyle O'Reilly come out, all four of them will come out, and they're like, no, we gotta go away. Or Adam Cole will come out with all four of them, like, no, go away, I got it. And then they put on a damn good match. They're not sitting out there doing something the whole time.
Yeah, they come out. If there's interference,
if they come out, it's at the end.
Which is what happened here. So that Undisputed wins. But gosh, man, Keith Lee. He did a double, like he had both dudes do him to the ropes. He did he jump over him with the splits. He jumped over both of them at the same time. Dude, Keith Lee is like a special athlete for his size.
He's super special.
Like he's super quick. He can flip. He's picking people up over their head.
He's definitely gonna get that title.
He's so good. Oh yeah, he's got to get something. At least a North American title.
I mean, bask in his glory for real.
Bask in his glory.
His song says "bask in his glory," not bask.
This match is amazing. They're always amazing. They gave him just enough time to get everybody's special moves off. Matt Riddle's amazing.
Matt Riddle's good.
The crowd was going crazy for it. Undisputed wins. Adam Cole and Roderick Strong come out, interfere.
Baby.
Undisputed gets the win, and then they're beating them down. And then Tommaso Ciampa comes out.
No one will survive.
And then they start coming back, and Ciampa's beating him up. And then I don't even think William Regal comes out. It's just Ciampa takes the mic. Goldie's in the ring. He's just like looking at it, gets down to one knee. He's like, Goldie, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to do this another time because Daddy's going to war. So, War Games.
Will be those 8 men.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's Keith Lee,
7,
Riddle, and
okay.
Tommaso. So, there's not a fourth, which I think is going to be Velveteen Dream.
I think he's out for the rest of the year.
Is he?
I thought with his back. I don't know if he makes it back.
Because if it's not him, I doubt it's Gargano.
Or Baller.
But Baller's a heel.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, maybe they pick somebody up like that Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Or what's that? No, the big guy that Keith Lee wrestled.
Oh, Dijakovic?
Maybe him.
I like Dijakovic.
Either way, if it's him, Dream, it doesn't matter.
That's a great match.
It's going to be amazing. War Games is going to be amazing, but I think it speaks volume to how great Adam Cole, Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fischer, because they're in every single War Games.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. Because they know if we put these guys in here, it's going to sell, and second, it's going to be amazing.
Undisputed's the only ones that have been every NXT.
They've been in every single War Games one too. So, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see he's the fourth guy. That was a great match, great build up to again. So we're gonna get a women's War Games and a men's War Games match.
That's good.
That's what I wanted to say. Was why Io Shirai is the most over one. Because during that whole thing when they were building up to War Games, the whole crowd was chanting Io Shirai the whole time.
See, it's weird because last week when Rhea came out and they were talking trash, Io Shirai was talking, everybody was going, what? And then they were chanting for Rhea. So, I mean, I
hate when they do. That's the most annoying thing ever.
I think it's just day in and day out.
Like, CM Punk chants are freaking stupid.
I know, that stuff's dumb.
But anyway, amazing match. Definitely check that match out.
My main event is for the first ever AEW Tag Team titles. On one side, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 400 apples. I don't know how much.
400 apples.
Pentagon and Rey Fenix.
I love them.
And on the other side, the men, the myth, the legends. The guys who've been wrestling for 3,455 years combined. 2 members of SCU.
Wow.
Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. And yes, because it's the first, big title match. It did deserve that intro.
Yeah, I was about to say, give him a whole intro.
Give him a whole intro his first time. But great match, amazing. I mean, these 4 men, good Lord, there's nothing I don't think these 4 men. Kazarian's up there. I mean, he's getting up there in age, but he still looks great. Still putting on amazing matches. Still doing stuff you really shouldn't be doing. The Scorpio Sky is just, good Lord.
Scorpio Sky's great.
He is great. Like, he could go on a solo career and it'd be
he could
amazing.
definitely be a solo.
To me, he's been one of the biggest
Breakout
draws to AEW right now, Scorpio Sky. People just love him. Pentagon and Rey Fenix. Great match. Just very high-paced, very fast-paced. But SCU wins.
Which is kind of shocking, I'm not going to lie.
SCU is your first ever. Now, here's what I don't. I'm fine with SCU winning. I love it. I'm great. I'm glad SCU won. But they win with the strongest move in all of wrestling, a roll-up pin.
I know, that was so anticlimactic.
It was very anticlimactic.
It was.
An amazing match. All 4 of these guys just going ham, and then you let them win with a roll-up pin.
Like, all the build-up for the turn, like, with the Young Bucks and Pentagon and Phoenix and all these crazy, the ladder match and everything, and then for the titles, it was a roll-up pin.
A roll-up pin.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like it either, but the match itself was amazing. The show was pretty well done. I'd probably have to give it to my match, just because it's the first ever AEW champion.
So, okay. So, I guess I agree, but I'm not going to lie. I liked my match better because the roll-up pin messed it up for me.
Yeah, but your interference messes it up for that, too.
Yeah, but I was expecting that, though.
Again, if you hit Raw and SmackDown for always having interference with heels, and you don't like it, and you don't like roll-up pins, you got to hit them both. Like I said, I don't like the roll-up pin. I don't like the interference. I mean, I understand we have to get it to build a story. You have to get to
War Games. To War Games.
I get it, but at the same time, if we're going to hit it for one show, you got to be consistent.
I hate them both, but I hate roll-up pins more. That's so anticlimactic. Yeah, why would you end it in a roll-up pin?
I don't know. I don't like the ending.
Like, is it to save Pentagon and Phoenix?
It could be. I mean, they took a lot of damage.
A roll-up pin is a roll-up pin. You still lost. It makes you look stupid.
But it's a surprise pin. It's like something that came out of nowhere, like a knockout punch that comes out of nowhere. I mean, it's something that just comes out of nowhere.
A roll-up pin and knockout cow punch are two completely different.
And it might have looked like he had the tights too. I mean, I don't see.
I see people get up from roll up pins with the tights all the time. So I don't know. That bothers me. It's super. I guess your match was probably better.
Yeah,
it's close though. It's close though, because this man.
All right. So we are at 3-2 each. He's got NXT up 3. I got AEW up 3. Who do you give this one to? Do you go 4-2? Or do you go 3-3?
Oh, God, dude. I just want...
Who got the better show?
I want to give it to NXT. I want to give it to NXT.
NXT gets it because the build-up for War Games, which means I'm going to give it to AEW. And the only reason is because it was the first first AEW Tag Team Championship. The contract signing was really interesting. There's a lot of interesting parts.
There's some dead time.
If you went to straight wrestling, like if it was, I'm talking about, we're talking show, like the whole entire kit and caboodle show. If it was straight wrestling, yeah, NXT wins hands down this one. No questions asked. You know, I had some good matches with Kenny Omega and stuff, but I mean, I'm talking about the whole show, and I enjoyed AEW a lot more.
AEW is gonna have to do promos more. I mean, you can't just do wrestling all the time.
No, and NXT is gonna have to eventually pull away and start doing a couple here and there too.
And there's a follower from Match Channel named Gary who brought up a really good point. The reason why there's not a lot of promos is because a lot of the guys in AEW can't do them very well.
Yeah,
that's why you only see them wrestle.
Yeah, I mean they're young still.
Yeah, which is completely fine, but like eventually. If you're just having matches, all you're going by are the records. Yeah. Like, how are you building characters? Like, we all know Cody can speak on the mic. We all Jericho is the king right now.
MJF.
Yeah, these guys can speak on the mic, but it's literally the same guys speak every single week. Yeah. It's never really anyone different.
And that's the Young Bucks, Kenny, Jericho, and Cody.
All the time. And MJF, but that's because he's
amazing.
He's already top tier.
But he has not wrestled at all.
Yeah,
he has not wrestled in one episode of AEW yet. It started driving me up the wall.
Right. So, I mean, I totally get, but eventually you're going to have to. Like,
they're going to have to let these guys cut one just to see what happens.
Yeah.
I think the problem is also and we thought this was going to be a problem, but AEW, they have no writers. Mm-hmm. Which, cool, you want to get rid of the writers, you want to do your own thing, with the wrestlers do their own thing, but if they can't do it, if they don't have that ability to cut a promo, you're going to have to write something for them. If they can't think on the spot, like if you're sitting here going back and forth, and somebody can't produce a thought, then you're going to have to write something for them. You're not going to have a choice. Cody, the Young Bucks, Kenny, someone's going to have to write something for those spots. And I think that's where they're hitting a dead end right now is they don't want to have to write something for those spots.
And I get that, but just do what NXT does and just keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Just short. There's not long promos on NXT.
No, not even Finn Balor.
Even the guys that can talk don't speak for very long.
Yeah.
Like Adam Cole can talk. Yeah, he rarely ever. When he does, it's real quick.
It is.
Tommaso Ciampa, he's good on the mic.
He's really good.
Real quick. Just even when he cut his promo at the end of the match when he jumped in, real quick, to the point, and let's move on.
Yep.
And that's what AEW should do. If you can't cut a full-length promo, you can say a couple words real quick, but to someone else, that guy could say a couple words real quick to you, and then wrestle it out.
Yep, I agree.
At least do something, but yeah.
I agree. It will get there. I mean, both shows.
It's still. What? How many shows? 4 or 5, 6? It's only 6, so it's still super early.
Oh yeah, this is the 6th show. Yeah. They're going to get there for sure, and their first pay-per-view is coming up on the 9th or the 10th.
Is it Saturday?
It's Saturday the 9th, I think.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Sunday. So I do want to do a review on that. We may even have a special guest from somebody who I've not seen in 19,000 years. So we'll see how that goes. But of course, this has been Roasted, the channel. Please share, subscribe, like this video, and please start subscribing because for some reason my all my videos are getting like 20 to 30 views, but I only have 12 subscribers. Very confusing. So please subscribe. More stuff coming your way. More interesting stuff coming your way. Some surprises coming your way that I'm working on with my son, who is a star, natural born star, just like his gorgeous father, natural born star. Also, if you're going to notice, I'm going to try not to shave all November because it's no shave November. He's not going to have a problem with it because he can't grow facial hair. So some of these videos I may look homeless. Ugh. I do apologize, but I'm still beautiful on the inside. Peace, love, trees, and hair. We gotta turn off the record now. Keep him busy.
Awkward.
Talk about something. Oh, my God, my foot. Jesus. Talk about something.
Just say hi. All kinds of Legos.
Okay. There you go.